Good morning everyone and welcome to my channel and welcome back to Raincoat Plus. When last we left off we found the we solved the locked room mystery for the first case in the club and the second case in the mansion. Today hopefully we can solve the case the third case in the art gallery. Which I have no idea. We'll see. I should say it was quite an elaborate document. Pathway through a labyrinth, blah blah blah.
Hey!
And where's the next solution key? One down, solve the mansion locked room. Next up to win big, Halara. Saving the day, it's a new me. What are you even imitating? The scythe is right. Okay.
Looks like we finally made it to the treasure chest.
Treasure chest.
Speaking of, don't you think that whoever worked the hardest should get to open it?
That's me.
Which is me, of course.
I love Shinigami. Okay.
This is probably another clue leading to the culprit. I'm not sure how we use it. Still, it must be used for something. Hold on to it for now.
Okay. So the final locked room.
Let's solve the rest.
Right.
The rest, there's one more. There's one more, Halara.
Hey.
Okay, I think they say the same thing.
Not bad at all.
Alright, the final one. Here we go.
The third locked room was a murder that happened 1 month ago in the art gallery storage in Ginma district. Pictures and paint were scattered all around the spot where a woman was boom killed. If you think you're up for it, then let's solve this thing. Are you going to the third locked room?
That line is so creepy. It gives me chills, dude. This one is super hard. I don't know how.
Did we get stuck inside a locked room again?
This was the corpse that was discovered by that worshipper and the art gallery employee. At the time of discovery, the door was locked and the key was nailed to a doll inside the room. Aside from the door, the only other entrance is the window, but it opens just enough to fit a finger in. The frame itself is too small for even a child to squeeze through. How did the culprit vanish from here?
This is so difficult. I don't understand this one. I mean, okay. So, where did the culprit flee from? It's gotta have been the door. There's no other location that it could have been. Gotta have been the door.
Here.
Yeah.
I think the culprit could have only escaped from here, but...
Don't know how.
Nothing's happening. Maybe you made a mistake, Master.
No, that can't be right. It's impossible for anyone to squeeze through that window. They could have only gotten out through the door. I'm sure the culprit had the key and locked the door from the outside after committing the crime.
The culprit just used copy of the key? Would that really be considered a locked room mystery?
Well, there are only 2 keys to the storage space, and the design makes them impossible to duplicate. I learned that thanks to you, Halara.
One of the keys is always carried by that one employee. It was used when the body was first discovered, right? And the only other key was nailed through a doll onto a painting. So, it is a locked room mystery! Right? Oh, that's
Why is she so
totally it.
excited about
I
these?
see. I suppose you could call it that. Hey, Yuma. Can you go check outside of that window?
Oh, just like before.
Wait. No, I got it. I got it. So the big painting was up against the wall, and the culprit nailed the doll and the painting in through the window. Oh my god.
Before.
Yeah, you made me do the same thing in the real world when we were investigating this place.
I see. Then the answer has already been confirmed. Very well. This locked room is solved.
Huh? Wait, did you already solve this mystery?
I just solved the mystery.
You haven't? How about you go and check outside the window? Then even you will see.
Oh, it unlocked. Looks like you can go outside.
Alright, let's go see.
Yeah, I figured it out.
Beats me.
Alright.
Come on.
Well,
Okay. Poor Triple O Master. That makes so much sense.
Hey, didn't you already check this in the real world? Why do it again?
Lara told me to check it twice. There must be an important clue outside that window.
Hey! Maybe the culprit threw the key in through the window. That way, the key would be found inside. Well,
No, that's too simple.
How about that theory?
Oh no.
Is this the storage key?
Which means...
Because of the culprit, what happened to the key?
This one's a freebie! I was right! Just toss it in there, Master!
The culprit threw the key inside?
No.
Is that really the right answer? Did the culprit throw the key in from the window?
Master! Hurry up and throw the key!
No.
Your footing's crumbling away! You're gonna fall!
That's the right answer?
That was a bit tense, actually.
Oh, didn't the culprit throw the key in there? That's why the key was found inside, right?
No, the crime scene wouldn't end up like that if we threw it in. The
Yeah.
key was nailed to a painting. That's not possible if you just throw it into the room.
Oh, right. But if the culprit didn't throw it in there, how is the key left in the room?
If you can't nail the key after throwing it...
Then you nail it before you throw it. Oh, back inside we go.
You're back. The key vanished.
The key is in my hand.
Master, you got the doll and nail!
I see. So you're supposed to recreate the locked room in the same way the culprit did. Try it out. Doing so will create a new path.
Yeah, I'm gonna solve this.
Good luck, Master!
Okay, so...
You have to recreate the culprit's locked room mystery. First, do something about that doll.
There are a few things you have to do, but first, wasn't the doll you just obtained.
No, okay. Ah,
Alright, first, take the painting.
prop the painting up. Here we go.
Wait, it's too early for that step. There are other things you have to do before standing it up.
Oh,
The key will be nailed to the painting at the end, but you must nail something else.
but...
The culprit nailed the doll onto the painting.
I guess the loop of the key can go over the nail head?
Next, both were stood up at a certain location. The painting was stood up facing the window. Now the part with the pierced doll is right next to the window. After that...
Went outside.
Then the culprit went outside. The door was locked, and they went to the other side of the storage room.
Okay, I suppose that makes sense. It's just a wall. Okay. Did these guys say anything?
Now the storage room is locked, but the key and body...
Okay, they say something different. I think they say something different every step.
The painting you stood up can be viewed, but the gap in the window is small.
I can see the painting and doll through the window, but I can barely fit my hand through the gap.
The doll's got a nail in it, but the problem is that key in your hand, Master.
Yeah, the culprit took the key and then...
Hung on the nail.
No. Think about the state the corpse was in at the time of discovery. The key wasn't just hanging on it. What's the next step?
What do you mean? Nailed to the painting with the doll?
The culprit nailed the key to the painting, along with the doll from
Oh,
outside
there was
the
two
window.
nails. There was two nails. Okay.
Finally... I pushed the painting into the room. It completes the locked room mystery.
Yeah.
This is how the culprit did it.
Okay. There are a few convoluted bits there, but it was fine.
It took some time, but you've reached the truth behind this locked room.
Throwing the key through the window would be obvious. So to mislead us into thinking that was impossible, the key was nailed to a painting which was then pushed over.
Gotta have
It's
been
one
quite
thing
careful.
for an amateur, but a detective wouldn't be tricked by this.
Seriously, only amateurs would get fooled by...
You got
Wait,
fooled.
You mean me?
Alright. Get this solution key.
What is it?
Oh!
Well,
10 solution keys, okay. Alright.
hey, a treasure chest! Who's gonna open this one? We should let the meanest one of us open it.
How would you decide that?
Like this. I'm the meanest. Let's check out this treasure. Huh?
What's wrong?
It's empty.
No.
Huh? Why? After all we went through to solve this locked room.
This must mean solving the third locked room mystery doesn't necessarily bring us any closer to the ultimate truth.
That's terrible. I suddenly feel so tired.
We can't call it quits. We gotta keep going.
Okay, that's all of the locked rooms solved. What's next?
That's it for all the locked rooms. We make a pretty good team. Don't you think so?
Well, what do we do from here?
Oh man.
I see. The way forward is clear. It must be due to solving all of the locked room mysteries. Now let's go.
Right.
Again, I gotta ask. Who's supposed to be the protagonist here?
It's actually you, Shinigami?
I see. The way forward. Now let's go.
Okay.
That's it for all the locked rooms. We make a pretty...
Okay. And away we go.
This place place is creepy.
Oh,
Don't
yeah.
be afraid to roll the dice. You must keep pursuing the truth. Emotions must be discarded to reach a perfect solution through a perfect deduction. Isn't that right?
Yes.
I love this cape. I really like Halara's cape as well. Though it's more of a coat. I like long coats. Oh.
Is this some dungeon?
What is the meaning of this? Let me out of here!
Let me out! I'll kill your ass in the name of God!
I have nothing to do with the case.
I'm not the culprit! Let me go!
Wow, they're all here.
So now we must pick out the true culprit of this case.
The true culprit.
Don't think we know it, do we?
Yuma, you solved all the locked room mysteries before you made it here. You should have all the clues and evidence you need to accuse the culprit. To be honest, when I first met you, I thought you were rather pitiful.
You sure are honest.
But my opinion of you has improved. These mysteries have brought you closer to becoming a true detective. Now tie up all the loose ends and prove that I am not mistaken about you. With your logic, anything is
I
possible.
don't know.
All right, I'll try.
Whoa, somebody's guilty. My heart's pounding.
Just culprit, figure out and hit them with a dramatic finger point. Make the right choice and you'll reveal a new truth. Who is the nail man?
I'm not the nail man!
I'm not the culprit! I'm not the nail man.
How can I be the nail man?
I'm not the nail man!
I'm not the culprit!
Okay, so it
How can
can't
I
be
the
this
nail
guy
man?
because this guy doesn't have access to the incinerator. Okay?
I'm not the nail man.
It can't be this guy because he's too big to fit through the vent.
I'm not the
So it's between these
I'm not the
two.
nail man!
Now, potentially she could have hurt her hand after the events, but I
I'm not the
think it's this guy. I'm gonna go with this guy. Yay!
The culprit is you, Father.
What? That's an absolutely...
Ridiculous thing to say.
Him again? Why won't he just give up?
You're saying the priest, a man of the cloth, is the culprit. That's impossible. How dare you spew such nonsense?
Right! Do not make baseless accusations. The culprit has to be someone else.
It can't be.
Yuma, can I leave this to you?
It's not a baseless accusation. You're the only one who could possibly be the culprit.
Master, you're acting like a real detective. Go on and boom kill him.
Oh man. This guy's cool, dude. Is he gonna be a red mage? Yeah. Oh, it's a two-person red mage, okay. Okay.
I'm a man of the cloth. Doubting me like this. It's total blasphemy. I am not the nail man. That's it! The first one to discover the bodies. The nailman is the worshiper!
Yeah.
This is the truth.
Can't be the worshipper.
The rope ladder used in the clock tower's locked room was found in the incinerator, which only clergy can access. The worshipper may be a regular churchgoer, but he's no clergy member, so he's no longer a suspect.
Shut up! Shut up! Ridiculous!
I meant to listen to the whole conversation.
A member of the church is the culprit? Even so, I am not the culprit! There are others working for the church. Yes, there's the servant. The servant must be the nailman. The servant was able to commit the crimes. To be eliminated as a suspect, he pretended to discover a rope ladder.
Right.
Yeah.
But
Then...
Okay.
A member of the church is the culprit? Even so, I am not the culprit. There are others working for the church. Yes, there's the servant. The servant must be the nailman. The servant was able to commit the crimes.
That is not true.
I'll slash through this mystery.
Feels good when you get it right, you know?
Climbing up to the underground casino's window with only nails for footing would require considerable agility. Judging by the size of the window, there's no way someone of his size could have committed the crime.
Yeah.
No, no! Absolute lies! The nun must be the culprit. She's thin and also works at the church. The nun was absolutely able to commit the crimes. It's not
Don't
like she's
know
afraid
about
of
that.
heights. She used the nails to climb. And you know she's always saying, "I'll kill your ass in the name of God." It's clear she's the ruthless soul.
But
What are my solution keys here? Alright, it's gotta be this one.
None must be the culprit. She's thin and also works at the church. The nun was absolutely able to commit the crimes.
this is the truth.
There we go.
In the mansion study's locked room, the culprit tossed the key behind the corpse with perfect aim. With her dominant hand injured, the nun couldn't have done that.
Yeah.
Which means she's not the culprit.
Another round? No?
It's not the churchgoer, the servant, or the nun. There's only one option left. Father, it's you. You are the nail man.
So the motive is not there.
Hey, say something quick. Otherwise, they'll pin me as the culprit.
Well,
Ah, you're useless. I am a priest in service to God.
Oh no.
I am not the nail man.
He says with nails in his body.
What god would make you this ugly?
All your proof is nothing but fantasy. You don't have a single piece of hard evidence.
Hard evidence?
But Master, you do! It's easy.
Based on the facts, the priest must be the culprit. The decisive evidence that proves it is... I don't know. What do I do? What do I do?
A detective must always prioritize solving a case. Listen, a detective isn't an arbiter of justice. Unraveling a case is top priority, even with questions.
Are we gonna have to lie or something?
What do you mean? In short, you must get them to confess. Use everything in your arsenal, even if it requires bluffing.
Oh, I hate this mechanic.
Use everything?
Don't hesitate to use anything that might give you an advantage. Emotions must be discarded to reach a perfect solution through a perfect deduction. Always remember that.
A bluff? In other words, I should just claim I have solid evidence. But what could I use as a bluff?
Don't know what we could use.
Enough with your stupid fantasies! Everything you say is nothing but a fantasy! Do you have any proof that I'm the culprit? Did you find my fingerprints? Did you find my blood? Of course there's no evidence. Because I'm not the culprit.
That's true.
Yeah, that's right.
If you use that one thing.
Enough with your stupid
Maybe
fantasies.
this? Yeah, maybe this one.
Everything you say is nothing but a fantasy. Do you have any proof that I'm the culprit? Did you find my fingerprints? Did you find my blood? Of course there's no evidence.
Yes.
This is the truth.
You left clear evidence at the clock tower's crime scene. There were footprints left under the window in the mud. When we inspected them, we found out they perfectly match your footprints.
Impossible. I already burned those shoes in the incinerator.
Hey, yo.
You gave yourself away.
I hate using it because it's so much harder to guess when you need to do it.
I swear, I only enacted justice in the name of God.
Looks like it worked. Good job, Yuma.
Thank you,
Thanks.
Kalara.
Kanai Ward is rotten to the core. To save it, someone had to get their hands dirty. Those slain were the evil incarnate that harmed others. That's why the people asked the nailmen to kill them. Evil must be punished. And so, I strangled them, made them suffer. All I did was slay evil.
But there are other ways to go about doing that.
If someone hates somebody bad enough, they give that name to the Nailman. And this priest went around killing those people as the Nailman.
The urban legend offered targets for murder.
The priest is supposed to be the voice of God, but he went around killing people because someone wanted them dead.
Oh my god, I wish that was me.
Ward is awesome!
It's terrible. It's insane to think that he'd kill people for a reason like that.
That could be said about all murders. Insane people kill for insane reasons. Anyway, you did it, Yuma. My expectations of you weren't wrong after all.
Hell yeah, we did
Is it finally over? Huh, nothing's happening. But last time...
Yeah, the soul of the true culprit who created this mystery labyrinth should appear. And since it didn't, it looks like this isn't over yet.
Oh.
Huh? It's not over?
There are still mysteries related to the Nailman killings within this mystery labyrinth.
But we solved all of the locked rooms and discovered the true identity of the Nailman. Was I wrong? But the priest even confessed to it.
Calm down, Yuma. There's no need to panic. If the Nailman's identity is exposed and all mysteries are yet to be solved, then most likely someone else's agenda is involved in this string of killings.
Someone else's agenda?
So he was working for someone?
Meaning the Nailman didn't work alone.
You mean there's another culprit? But...
Yuma, if you consider yourself to be a detective, you must see the truth through to the very end. No mystery concludes with a dead end. There is nothing we detectives cannot solve.
Thank you for the pep talk.
All right.
We have to review these killings from a different perspective. Out of the 4 locked rooms, if any of them were hiding a mysterious secret, it would be the room that's obviously different from the others.
Different?
Master, I get the feeling you want my help. Isn't that right? That's what you want, right?
Huh?
Oh, fine. I can't say no to you when you're so helpless like that. Okay, Master, lay it all out.
Okay.
Good luck.
Alright, we'll stop here for now. And that's probably going to be the end of this session as well. I noticed that I can, in fact, save in here. So, yeah. We're going to stop there for now. Thank you so much for watching. If you staying to the end, thank you so much. For a hint of next episode, I think it'll be number 3 because there was only one doll there, whereas all of the others had multiple dolls. Yeah, only one doll, and then also the pictures were nailed instead of dolls. That's what I think, at least. Though the second one could also be it because the doll was cheaper. So yeah. Anyway, that's going to be it from me. I will see you guys in the next episode. This game is so good. I'm so happy I'm playing it. But yeah, have a good time, everyone, and I'll see you later. Good night.